I got contact on me. Contact on me in this hut. I got two down over here.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to talk to you today for a little bit about Bellum dropping into beta and what to expect. First of all, if you don't know already, Bellum is, by their own words, the next evolution of platoon scale tactical shooters, built in Unreal Engine 5, set in a fractured Africa of the 2030s where every life counts and teamwork isn't encouraged, it's demanded.
What the fuck is this?
Bellum emphasizes authentic gunplay, platoon level planning, and coordinated small unit tactics. Every engagement is designed to be high pressure and consequential, demanding true teamwork and requiring players to operate cohesively rather than as individuals. I could say from my own personal experience so far that if you have a solid team with communication, your gameplay is much more enjoyable. The moment you have a team stop working with each other or a squad lead that cracks under the pressure, everything falls apart. The good thing we could take out of that is the community that they've built. When you join a game, pretty much everybody that's been operating in the playtest, they try and coach up the new guys and make sure that they feel welcomed. So if you're somebody that might be worried about jumping into this kind of milsim experience and not being knowledgeable in the tactics, you don't need to worry because there are plenty of guys willing to help you learn what to do. Now let's talk about the actual game modes that they have so far. They have two right now. First one being attrition, where the
I got
objective is simple:
contact
find
on
the
me.
enemy and
Contact
kill
on
them.
me in this hut.
You can win by influence, which is controlling the center of area of operations, which is the purple circle on the map that kind of rotates randomly, or by killing so many enemies that they
I
run
got
out
two
of
down over here.
reserves. The second mode that they've been testing for a few weeks now is exploitation. In this mode, the enemy plants caches to defend inside the area of operations. They get three that can only be planted by squad leaders. They have to be 300 meters apart inside that area of operations. If you die as a member of that team, the enemy can collect intel off of your body, and they receive information on the map, giving them the location of the caches. Now, they kind of pop up in circles, right? For each cache. So as they collect intel, a circle will pop on the map, and the more intel that they collect, the smaller that circle gets. So essentially, you collect the intel, the circle gets smaller and smaller. You can kind of dial in where that cache is at and narrow down your search to find it easier. And so far, they have two maps. First map is called Highlands. It's rugged terrain with high and low elevation. There's heavy forests, some small villages, and a river that cuts through. The river can be a real pain trying to cross. There's very limited crossings, so you have to coordinate trying to cross this river, or else you're just going to get annihilated. Second map, they just debuted 2 days ago. It's a like safari like experience, very flat, like Africa look to it. Big town in the middle, not much like forest to kind of hide in, So again, if you control the center of this town, like for one, you're going to be in control. But if you're trying to assault this town, you have to coordinate that correctly, or else you're just going to keep walking into enemy fire and never make any progress. And let's talk about how the platoons are set up. So far, they have a Ranger Regiment, which is U.S. forces, an Al Zalam faction, which is essentially your run-of-the-mill terrorist type faction, and Seder, which I think is the Russian counterparts to the Rangers. Each team has a command squad that has platoon commander, platoon sergeant, a doctor, and then a drone operator. Now, the drone operator is really cool. It's this tiny little, helicopter looking thing that you get to fly up and has a camera on it, and you can find the enemy, relay that information, and use it to coordinate your assaults, your defense, whatever it is you guys are doing at a time. For squads, there's rifle squad leaders. They're tasked with commanding a squad of 8 people. They break down into two fire teams of 4 guys, Alpha and Bravo. Each fire team has a grenadier, medic, rifle, rifleman, or a machine gunner. The squad leader receives commands from the platoon commander and relays to their squad, while the fire team leaders kind of direct their individual fire teams. That's why it's so important that you communicate in this game. There's a lot of moving parts and they need to work as one. That's what Bellum offers compared to other Milsim titles. Bellum is the first true experience where success is based on how well a team can work together. At this point, I've seen the difference between a well-oiled platoon versus one that does not have leadership and coordination. You will not have a good time if you run off on your own and try to do your own thing. You will die with nobody to pick you up, and since you only have like 3-4 lives per game, you're forced to act like your life matters. That's what brings a different level of immersion to this compared to other milsim titles that I've seen, like Squad, Hell Let Loose, those types. You're gonna run out of lives, and if you run out of lives, you can't play anymore, and that just it brings a different kind of experience, right? It makes it kind of real, very immersive. So if that's exciting to you, you better go buy this game, right? You will have to buy it at playbellum.com. It's not on Steam. They have their own launcher. I think they're doing that base, they don't want to be losing money at Steam, something like that. But yeah, hopefully this gives you guys a good idea of what to expect going in. I could say that I'm having a blast so far and can't wait to see how this game develops going forward. So yeah, that's it for me today, guys. I hope to see you in the beta this weekend. If this video helps you guys understand the game a bit, please hit the like button, and I will see you in the next one.